This is the Scorecard, where you score the latest sports news and in-depth views. I'm Anton Roxas. On the Scorecard tonight, Manny Pacquiao joins International Boxing Association as Vice President. Jia De Guzman leads 19-woman Alas Pilipinas pool. Philippines eyes end the 30-year gold drought. In the NCAA, Clint Escamis and the Mapua Cardinals are back in the win column. Grounds EAC to end 3-game slide. In the UAAP, NU's Gelo Santiago slapped with 5-game ban after a dangerous hit on Ateneo's Waki Espina. Carlos Yulo comes home to a heartfelt surprise after World Championship heroics. Markkanen erupts for 51 as the Jazz stun Suns in overtime thriller. And let's relive Miguel Tabuena's golden moment as the newly minted champion of the first ever International Series Philippines. All the headlines and more on the Scorecard tonight, the 28th of October. Now, here's our roundup. Freddie Freeman delivers another storybook ending, blasting a walk-off homer in the 18th inning to lift the Dodgers over the Blue Jays 6-5 in an instant classic that lasted 6 hours and 39 minutes. The crowd erupted in World Series history.
Our bullpen was absolutely incredible. Just pure excitement. When you grind and fight, and our bullpen and our pitching staff did what they did, to have that go 6 hours and 40 minutes or so, that's as good as it gets.
いやもう勝ったのが全てかなと思うので、今日ねこう自分のプレーっていうのは後からこう振り返ればいいのかなと思うので、今日はもう切り替えて明日の登板に向けたいなと思ってます。
What matters the most is we won.
Style. The Dodgers take a 2-1 series lead, and Game 4 is set for Tuesday. And yes, Shohei Ohtani is set to start. Manny Pacquiao is back in the ring, but this time it's not for a belt. It's for the future of boxing itself. The 8th Division World Champion has been named Vice President of the International Boxing Association, the controversial body once in charge of Olympic boxing. The 46-year-old Filipino icon, renowned as one of the greatest pound-for-pound fighters in history, will work alongside IBA President Umar Kremlev to develop athlete-focused programs and create more opportunities for boxers worldwide. The IBA, formerly the Amateur International Boxing Association, held control over Olympic boxing until the International Olympic Committee cut ties before the Tokyo 2021 Games following years of concerns over financial management, governance, and ethical issues. With world boxing taking over the sport's Olympic competition by the 2028 Los Angeles Games, the IBA is seeking to rebuild its image and global influence. In a statement released after a meeting in Manila, Pacquiao praised Kremlev's visionary leadership and called this a turning point for the sport. The IBA confirmed that Pacquiao will play a hands-on role in shaping the organization's programs, focusing on unity and development. Jia De Guzman is back to lead the charge for Alas Pilipinas as the Philippine National Volleyball Federation unveils the 19-woman pool for the 33rd Southeast Asian Games this December in Thailand. The Philippine squad is a solid mix of experience and young firepower, with stars coming from both the PVL and UAAP, all determined to end a gold medal drought that has lasted since 1993. De Guzman will once again call the shots as the main setter, joined by Julia Coronel and Mars Alba, defensive aces Don Macandili Katindig, Jen Nierva, and Justin Hazareno. They will handle the back line. Leading the attack, Eliza Solomon and Kat Tolentino at the opposite side, while outside hitters Bella Belen, Angel Canino, Ea Laure, Vanny Gandler, Shaina Nitura, and Alea Malaluan form a deep and dynamic rotation. In the middle, expect height and power from Del Palomata, Maddie Madayag, Thea Gagate, Fifi Sharma, and Amy Provido. The team will head to training camp from November 15 to 30 to polish their system and build chemistry ahead of the SEA Games. The announcement comes as the Philippine Olympic Committee warns that the team's participation hangs in the balance unless the PVL abides by the Memorandum of Agreement that guarantees full support and preparation for the national team. Alas Pilipinas is gearing up for war in Thailand under the leadership of Jia De Guzman. The dream of gold is alive and within reach. Mapua University finally put a stop to its 3-game skid, outlasting Emilio Aguinaldo College 85-78 at the Mall of Asia Arena in NCAA Season 101 action. Clint Escamis put on a commanding performance with 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists, leading the Cardinals back to 500 at 4-4, good for second in Group A. Yam Concepcion stepped up with 13 points, while JC Recto chipped in 11 to help seal the deal for Mapua. Brian Angeles fought hard for the Generals with 13 points and 6 boards, but it wasn't enough as EAC fell to 4-5, sinking to the bottom of Group B. After 3 straight heartbreakers, the Cardinals have regained their rhythm, and they're determined to keep soaring as the tournament enters the crucial stretch. Meanwhile, Gelo Santiago of National University is in hot water after the UAP handed him a 5-game suspension for a dangerous non-basketball play against the Ateneo Blue Eagles' Waki Espina. The incident happened at the 8:50 mark of the third quarter in their Season 88 clash. Santiago struck Espina at the back of the head with his right forearm while Espina was already down on the floor. Now that move got him a disqualifying foul and a shutdown for the rest of the elims. The UAP Basketball Commissioner's Office didn't take it lightly, calling Santiago's action unsportsmanlike and dangerous, a play that has no place in the game. The penalty means Santiago will miss the remaining elimination games and can only suit up again if NU advances to the Final Four. The Bulldogs currently hold the top spot in the standings with a 7-2 record. Now on the other side, Espina, who was on the receiving end of the hit, has accepted Santiago's apology. Espina is grateful for the apology while calling for fair play, letting us know that while the hit was rough, he's ready to move on for the sake of the game. In that game, Santiago only logged 1 rebound in 10 minutes before his ejection, and this isn't the first time his name's been in the headlines. Earlier this season, he was involved in a collision with Mason Amos of De La Salle Green Archers, resulting in an MCL injury for the Archer star. NU will have to adjust fast without one of their key frontline players as they look to keep their winning momentum and lock up a Final Four berth. And here's something sweet. Fresh off capturing gold in the vault and bronze in the floor exercise at the World Artistics Gymnastics Championships, Carlos Yulo returned home to something even more meaningful than medals. A quiet and intimate celebration with the people closest to him. In a candid video shared on Instagram, Yulo's girlfriend, Chloe San Jose, captured the moment he walked in and realized what was waiting for him. No big production, no bright lights, just loved ones, pajamas, laughter, and the kind of warmth that needs no staging. Behind every world-class performance, behind every podium finish, there is a small circle that stays stolid through the grind no one sees. And for Yulo, this homecoming was a reminder of that. Markkanen was unstoppable, dropping a career-high 51 points as the Utah Jazz edged the Phoenix Suns 138-134 in overtime. Markkanen became the first Jazz player to hit the 50-point mark since Karl Malone back in 1998, adding 14 rebounds and a perfect 17 for 17 from the line. After Utah blew a 7-point lead in the final 19 seconds of regulation, Markkanen took over in overtime, scoring 7 of his team's final points to seal the deal. Keontae George chipped in 26 points and 10 assists, while Walker Kessler posted 25 points, 11 boards, and 4 blocks. Now on the other side, Devin Booker poured in 34 points, 24 coming after halftime, while Grayson Allen added 23 for the Suns. Utah improves to 2-1, just 1 rebound away from an unblemished start, while Phoenix drops to 1-3 after their 3rd straight loss. And now, here's your daily dose of sports lingo. Did you know that in weightlifting, winning isn't just about how high you lift the bar, but how fast you can drop under it? This is called drop speed. Drop speed refers to the athlete's ability to move their body downward faster than the bar is falling, allowing them to catch the weight in a stable position even if the bar hasn't traveled very high. This skill separates elite lifters from everyone else because it's not just power, it's timing, coordination, and fearless precision under massive weight. So the next time you watch a lift, look for how quickly the athlete drops under the bar. That's where champions are made. It's time for our off-court buzzer. The Romanian Gymnastics Federation is speaking out after its national gymnast, Denisa Golgota, raised concerns about the training atmosphere within their program, mentioning bullying and discrimination. The FRG confirms that Golgota's report was discussed in two formal meetings at the Federation's headquarters in Bucharest with athletes, coaches, and staff all present. The Federation says these meetings addressed issues to give equitable opportunities to every gymnast. The FRG denies any bullying, favoritism, or discrimination within the team. The Federation also maintains that during the World Championships in Jakarta, all team members had identical preparation, housing, nutrition, and medical care. Moving forward, the FRG says it will proceed with an independent review to ensure that every report is properly handled and that a safe and respectful training environment is consistently upheld. The Federation ends its statement by reaffirming its commitment to a safe, fair, and supportive team culture centered on trust, respect, and open communication. And that's our roundup for tonight, the 28th of October. Up next, let's relive Miguel Tabuena's golden moment as the newly minted champion of the first ever International Series Philippines. When we return right here on The Scorecard. Welcome back to The Scorecard. Miguel Tabuena just made history after being crowned as the first ever champion of the International Series Philippines. Let's relive his golden moment with this report from Sheila Salaysay.
Filipino pride shines once again on the international fairway. Miguel Tabuena claims his first ever International Series Philippines title, delivering a performance to remember right at home. On the same course where he honed his game, Miguel Tabuena showed poise, precision, and the heart of a champion. Under damp skies but before an energized crowd at the Santa Elena Golf Club in Laguna, the 31-year-old golfer captured his biggest win yet, finishing with a 24-under par 264 to top a world-class field.
I just fell on my knees. It was hard to keep it together. It was hard. Just a whole week for me, with the expectations I had from other people, from myself, and to be able to get it done is a relief, a very much relief.
After his final short putt for par, Tabuena dropped to his knees in joy as cheers erupted from the gallery. A moment of triumph. The Filipino ace had shared the lead entering the final round. But the brilliant pitch in eagle on the par 5 8th hole set him apart and fueled his charge toward victory. For Miguel, family remains his biggest source of strength.
It's very hard to compete in front of the home crowd, family, friends, but it also can be used to your advantage. No matter how you're playing, they're always there behind you, cheering you on, and I'm glad that I was able to put on a show for them and close this one out.
He hopes his victory will inspire more Filipinos, young and old, to discover the sport and see how far passion and support can take them.
People taking up the game, more kids enjoying golf with their family. You can see how much family means to me out there, and it's a big factor with how I can compete like this at a very high level. You know, you have to have a good support system, a good team, and I'm very lucky to have them support me and have them behind me all the way, no matter how I play. I hope this inspires not only golf fans but sports fans in general in the Philippines, you know, and that they become more aware that golf can be where Filipinos can excel. And I was happy to win one of these at home in front of all of them.
Behind every powerful swing are hours of practice and unwavering focus, a daily routine of discipline and drive.
Nothing I did today hasn't been done in practice, for sure. I've spent a lot of time with my craft, hitting different shots and preparing myself for this situation. And of course, it's nerve-wracking. It's there's a lot of pressure on me, but I kept telling myself, you know, I was put in this situation for a reason.
Competing against some of the best in the world, the Filipino golfer has found the international series to be both a challenge and a benchmark of excellence.
I've been playing the international series for 4 years since it started on the Asian Tour, and I've always wanted to win one of these because of, first, the strength of field. You know, there are world-class players that play in every IS event, and it's a true test to myself, so I can compare to where my game's at with the world-class players.
Behind Miguel Tabuena's calm focus on the course lies years of unseen effort, a relentless drive to improve.
It's just the trust in the preparation that I had and the countless hours of practice and hard work that I put into my game. There's no easy way to be successful. There's a lot of sacrifices that have been made on my part.
From passion to precision, Miguel Tabuena's victory is a proud moment for Philippine golf. And as he prepares for his next challenges in Hong Kong, Singapore, and Riyadh, one thing is clear. The world is once again seeing what a Filipino can do.
I gotta stick to the routine, you know. Gotta recover, gotta do the rehab, and reset, you know. Enjoy tonight with the family, tomorrow, and then get on a 12:30 flight to Hong Kong to win myself another one of these.
Miguel Tabuena's breakthrough at the International Series Philippines is more than just a victory. It is a statement of grit, passion, and Pinoy pride. Proudly Filipino, undeniably world-class. Reporting for the Scorecard, Sheila Salaysay, Bilyonaryo News Channel.
Up next, two teams, one defining night. Ohtani wants to seal his legend, but Shane Bieber and the Blue Jays are hunting for payback after that 18-inning heartbreaker. Who breaks first? Who bends history? We're about to find out. So tune in, lock in, and keep your eyes on the prize. Welcome back to the Scorecard. It's time to keep your eyes on the prize. The Dodgers are 2 wins away from a dynasty, but the Blue Jays are not going quietly after an 18-inning epic that left every fan breathless. Baseball's greatest show moves to Game 4, and this one's got storylines everywhere you look. So, tomorrow, it's Shohei Ohtani against Shane Bieber. 2 aces, 2 Cy Young winners, 2 very different paths to to greatness. Ohtani is coming off a monster night, reaching base 9 times in Game 3 and hitting 2 home runs before the Blue Jays just stopped pitching to him. But tomorrow, he's on the mound. And this is why he came to Los Angeles, to put the Dodgers on his back when everything is on the line. On the other side, Shane Bieber, steady, precise, and built for moments like this. He's been the quiet cornerstone of Toronto's rotation all postseason. And after watching his team empty the bullpen in that 18-inning heartbreaker, Bieber knows that his job tomorrow is simple. Give them length, give them life, and give them a chance. The Dodgers' lineup is still a nightmare to face. You've got Ohtani, you've got Betts and Freeman. Trinity of chaos at the top, all capable of changing a game in a single swing. Will Smith continues to be the quiet hero, hitting over 300 or .300 this postseason and handling every inning behind the plate like a veteran of October Wars. But don't count out Toronto. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is seeing beach balls at the plate, and Bo Bichette's contract game has been crucial in keeping innings alive. Alejandro Kirk, he's been the surprise engine. His 3-run shot in Game 3 kept the Blue Jays in it. The question is, after playing 18 innings of grinded-out baseball, does Toronto still have the legs to respond? Managers Dave Roberts, Ohtani is back, this time on the mound, ready to write another chapter in his October legend. The stakes are crystal clear. Los Angeles is trying to close the door on this series before heading back north. Toronto is trying to survive, so every pitch, every swing, every mound visit, it all counts double now. And that's a wrap on our World Series preview. The Dodgers are 2 wins away from back-to-back titles, while the Blue Jays are fighting to even the series. The pressure's mounting. The stakes couldn't be higher. So tune in, lock in, and as always, keep your eyes on the prize. Hey, Thrilla in Manila 2 is all set, and our sports correspondent Sheila Salaysay has all the details in this report.
All fighters are ready for Thrilla in Manila 2 under MP Promotions headed by Manny Pacquiao in partnership with IBA Pro. All bouts are cleared after the official weigh-in, and everything is set for an explosive night of action at the Smart Araneta Coliseum on October 29. In the main event, it's officially set. Filipino WBC minimum weight champion Melvin Jerusalem will defend his title against Waki of South Africa in a 12-round showdown for the world title. Jerusalem is proud and determined to defend his crown in front of his fellow Filipinos who are expected to pack the arena. The undercard lineup is equally stacked with big names. Marlon the Nightmare Tapales makes his return to the ring against Fernando Toro of Venezuela in a 10-round clash, while Olympic bronze medalist Yumir Marshall is also set to deliver fireworks in a 6-round bout. Catch Carl James the Wonder Boy Martin as he faces a true test against the tough Aran Dipayan. One of the most awaited appearances is from Nico Ali Walsh, the grandson of boxing legend Muhammad Ali, who will bring his own legacy and style to the Manila ring. Reporting for the Scorecard, Sheila Salaysay, Bilyonaryo News Channel.
Now, just hot off the tennis court, Alex Ayala advances to the round of 16 of the Hong Kong Open via walkover. The Pinay tennis star was leading 6-4, 2-1 when her opponent, Katie Boulter, had to retire. The UK player suffered an injury, conceding the win to Ayala. So, the title hunt is still on for the Pinay tennis sensation. Go, Alex. Before we go, think on this. From one of the greatest shooters in NBA history whose journey redefined the game of basketball, he transformed long-range shooting into an art form and led the Golden State Warriors to multiple championships. Stephen Curry once said, "The journey isn't always linear. We face challenges. But that fuels our fire, and we're committed to getting back and pushing forward. And with that, thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you again tomorrow on The Scorecard, where sports is our business and business is our sport on the Bilyonaryo News Channel. This is Anton Roxas. Have a blessed evening, everybody. Good night.